Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Racist? I am not this. Yeah. You dropped the charger. You dropped the charger. I am not racist. Racist? I am racist. I am not this. Yeah. You dropped the charger. You dropped the charger.
Oh, yes. I think this is a video you will love. No doubt about it. Y'all remember this Karen that was in the park with two Black women and took their charger and called the police and was just being over the top racist. Y'all remember this woman, right? Wouldn't give one of the Black women, her charger back and was just making a spectacle of herself being a racist. Well, everywhere she goes in New York, people are screaming, racist, racist. And she is just having a meltdown. So you saw that in the video, right? Yes, she is very recognizable in New York, and they are letting her ass know. They are letting her know, we know who you were. You were that woman in the park that was messing with two Black women, calling the cops and everything, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Daily Dot. Video shows people publicly shaming a notorious Karen after recognizing her in the street. She's known for falsely accusing two Black women of threatening to kill her after she suspected them of stealing their own phone charger, which makes no sense. She just wanted to walk up and start something with Black folks, like many of them do when you see them in these Karen and Darren videos. They just want to start something. All right. So, over the last several years, any tolerance that society had built up for Karens or people who behave in decidedly racist or entitled ways has completely disappeared. Instead, people have started to confront those acting in Karenish ways, calling them out for their behavior, and in some cases, publicly shaming them for their past deeds. And that's what's happening. You see her face all No, there should never, ever be tolerance for Karen. She doesn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve 1 ounce of it. I don't feel bad for this woman at all. And I'm glad the people were very vocal about going after her when she was walking down the street. Well, homely ass looking self. So Karen, that went viral towards the beginning of May, is now receiving and some of the shame after she called the police on two Black women. The viral incident, which the Daily Dot reported at the time, saw Karen accusing the two Black women of threatening to beat her after she refused to return a dropped charger. Remember, one of the women dropped the charger and she grabbed it real fast. And then on the phone talking about these women were trying to beat her. You see what liars these people are? So she's doing what we see typical in Karens. See, they want to be all melodramatic on the phone because the whole goal is to get the cops out to kill you. So what's different between Karen of today and the Karen that got you lynched? None. There is no difference. It's the same thing. Okay. So we know this was the beginning of May when that came out. So the incident ultimately escalated, and Karen calling the police, accusing the women of threatening her, and admitted to being a racist. She stood there and said, "Yep, I'm a racist." She admitted it. So why are you upset that people are screaming it as you're walking down the street? You said that's what you were. Came out right out of your mouth. But see, this is what they do. They cause a spectacle and then try to make themselves the victim. See, she's crying, trying to make herself a victim. This woman ain't no victim. She sure wasn't a victim on the day when she was messing with those two Black women. She was not a victim on that day, but now she's a victim that people are telling her just what she is. But you said it yourself. That same Karen was recently recognized on a walk through New York and found herself she was on the receiving end of judgment over her past action. The viral video, which has earned hundreds of upvotes in the past few hours on Reddit, sees several New Yorkers gleefully shaming Karen. Yeah, y'all go and get her. The brief upload begins as the woman approaches the camera. She appears to be speaking another language, which commenters claim was Farsi, as she loudly and tearfully complains about something. As she passes the camera, she appears to switch to English, claiming, "I am not Black." This prompted a nearby standbyer to call her racist, which Karen immediately responds in affirmative. "I am racist," she said, her voice frenzied, before saying what sounds like, "I am not Hispanic." She then turns to continue to walk away before the person filming steps out and reference her early May call to police, tells Karen, "You dropped your charger." Oh, man. Well, if you're okay with being a racist, why are you crying? Why you got your face all twisted up and trying to make yourself look like a victim, and you could never be a victim for what you did. You you can't be on the victim list or play the victim card. Maybe that's what I should say more often, because they always try to say playing a race card, which is stupid when they sit around and talk about, well, they're not victims. Yeah, Black people are victims. We've been victims for 500 years. You can't be a victim. You can't be a victim. Karen can't be no victim. She ain't been victimized up in here. She's been the cause of many deaths in America. She got a hideous history. Okay. Commenters on Reddit passed the markedly unsympathetic towards Karen. So nobody was feeling her at all, even online. So not only did the people turn on her on the streets, nobody was feeling her online either. They criticize her attempts to play the victim and delight in the thoroughly deserved upcomings. Action meet upcomings. One video wrote. One, somebody that was watching a viewer. Okay. While most viewers were relishing in the karma, however, some expressed sympathy for Kim. Now, that's people that look like her. Okay, nobody else would show any sympathy for what this woman did. But some are going to stay on code. We already know that. One commenter noted the hell she is likely going through right now. They pointed out that she is likely getting berated randomly all day by, so what? So by strangers, no less. Well, those two women, she walked up and took their charger. They were strangers. So what's the big deal if strangers say stuff to her? She walked up to strangers and didn't have a problem doing it either. So what if she's getting it all day? So we've been getting it for 500 years. One day ain't nothing. Okay, just like with the Asians, 1 year ain't nothing. Try 500. Okay. Her life is probably falling apart, they wrote. So you don't care when anybody else's life is falling apart. I'm not going to care that hers is. You don't treat people that way, but you want that treatment. That's amazing to me. It's amazing how you want to be treated a certain way, but you don't do that yourself when it comes down to other people. Those women that she was racist to, she felt no sympathy for them. But she deserves sympathy? Man, that's the thing of the past. You ain't gonna see that no more. Okay? Nobody is doing that anymore. Viewers are generally unconcerned with Karen's state of mind, however, too focused on the harm she's done to feel any sympathy for a situation she got herself into. As noted by several commenters, whose fault is that? It's Karen's fault. It's her fault. So I don't care what her state of her life is. So what? So what? She didn't care about the state of the lives of those two black women she encountered and berated and got on the phone and lied to the police about being beat up. Nobody got to beat you up, lady. The way you look, you already look beat up. Man, these women age like crap. I'm glad that's getting pointed out a lot more. It needs to be. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen, about what happened to old Karen, old crybaby Karen. She's walking through the neighborhood in New York and people are shouting things at her. You can keep walking around saying you're racist, but them tears, they say it all. You are feeling that pain, honey. You are feeling the pain. You are feeling it. Your face says it all. The emotions say it all. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.